And once again, I keep forgetting to splice that to have an actual ending instead of just looping forever. Hi everybody. It's Wednesday. It's not, it's Thursday. I'm on the left side now. Because I'm going to be streaming some Final Fantasy XIV. And of course, in Final Fantasy XIV, we have had a new update that introduces Cosmic Exploration, which is the current version of Ishgardian Restoration, basically. And something very important that maybe you don't know, but I do. Hello, Labrina. How's it going today? Anyways, I am one of the few people with this title. Beata of the Firmament. Beatus of the Firmament. What that means is I went whole hog on Ishgardian Restoration. Oh, and unfortunately, the YouTube side did not get updated. It is not a gooping time. It is a Final Fantasy XIV crafting and gathering time. I don't know why, but it has not been updating these last little bit. What was I saying here? Oh, yes. So, I went whole hog on Ishgardian Restoration. I ended up being one of the top 100 people in the server. I need to go to bed. All this is fine. That's good. Nothing wrong with putting something on while you fall asleep. We appreciate the eyes on us. I was one of the top 100 weavers, I think is what I did for Ishgardian Restoration, Excalibur's on the Excalibur server. This one does not apparently have the titles that are required, or as rewards rather. But I'll still go in, and we're going to see what this is all about. Should be good, much like the diadem in the Ishgardian Restoration side of things, but let's figure things out. I'm going to go in Botanist first. That's what I have level 100 at the moment. I don't think we need Sneak. I'm not all the way geared up on Botanist, but this will be good. It's 3 a.m. where you are. It was difficult to end up in the top 100. I think I ended up somewhere like 20 to 40 range. But it was just like, okay, wake up. Go do a thing. Just gather all the shit that I could. Craft all the shit that I could. Deposit all the shit that I could in order to get special tokens. Now, I did have to unlock this, so unfortunately I don't have the storyline going into it, but basically, there was a Loporrit on the planet. Ooh, we got some chug going on here. There was a Loporrit down on the planet who was stuck there for the last 100 years, and it was Naming Way. And he finally got back up to the moon, and his good friend, Searching Way, needs Naming Way to name all the stuff that he finds out in the cosmos. Moon dust is the weather right now. Oh yes, and change position. You can kind of see this axe. This is the new Cosmic gear. Everyone gets at least one starting tool. So the Cosmic Hatchet prototype version 0.1. Never got further than Stormblood. Stormblood was a good time for me. That was when I was into raiding on the regular. More so than anything else. That was, I think, when I was basically most on top of everything. Put that away. Okay, let's see. What are our current stellar missions? So, basic gist of this is you got to go out, complete some missions, increase your cosmic research levels, etc., etc. Okay, so Class D missions for botanist. Gather items from limited gathering points. Number of items will be scored. These are just fates, or not fates. These are just leaves. That's okay. To ensure the continued success of the initiative, it is imperative that we conduct a thorough geological survey and Sinus Ardorum, unused by wheel upwards. This large crater is awaiting a large-scale investigation. Contributors are requested to obtain material samples that would accurately measure resource distribution across the moon in its entirety. Location, the Cosmore. Okay, so I want to end up getting a gold star for that. Productivity review. Cosmo credit, lunar credit, and cosmic botanist points. Gather items as quickly as possible. More time remaining will earn a higher score. For botanist. Botanist and botanist. Okay, cool. We seek to boost productivity and ascertain the feasibility of various initiative quotas, determining the minimum time required to collect a set quantity of resources, provide valuable data for our purposes. Additionally, it's hoped that in sharing the times by exceptionally efficient contributors will inspire and motivate all the project teams to the Cosmore. Again, and is this also in the Cosmore? Gather items within the time limit. Ongoing expansion of Moongate Hub and its ancillary facilities requires a considerable stockpile of materials. As resource gathering continues across Sinus Ardorum, we must strive together towards ever higher quotas and improved efficiency. Initially, the most expedient way to achieve this is simply expand our gathering resources, gathering efforts. To this end, we asked all available contributors to assist with material procurement. Do a lot of social stuff. And Palace of the Dead takes a lot of time. Yeah, Palace of the Dead, all the deep dungeons are a big time sink. Provisional missions, we have none available. Critical missions are none available. So, general thing we want to do is do your class missions, upgrade to higher class missions, get more stuff, display on map. So I need to go through here to this location. Woo! Oh, I hope we get this as a mount. That'd be neat. Check out all that shit down there. Okay, so if we're over here, we want to initiate a mission, please. Item level is too low. Purchase gear from Godeth at the Moongate Hub. Well, okay. We'll get some gear from the Moongate Hub. Wait a second. Is it possibly because of this thing? Oh yeah, that's item level 10. Fair. Fair. Let's go check out the item level stuff. Have a good night, Labrina. Thank you for coming out. Ooh, yeah, we got some chunk going on. My goodness. Good gift. Hey, what you got? Purchase fieldcraft gear. Thank you. Yeah, just gonna hand of crafting. I have that. Okay, so yeah, it was the thing. Okay, we need new earrings is good. New earrings is good to get. And new necklace. Hi, Domadet. How's your life going? Item comparison. All right. I guess it's technically going to be better. Yeah, fuck it. Wait. Disciple of the land. I can wear things. Oh, Disciple of the hand. Doing the exact same thing right now? Yeah, that's fair. This is a good thing to do. No, it won't let you come in as a traveler, unfortunately. It did say that it has to be on your home server. Item comparison. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I just need to actually have my good equipment on instead of... what I wanted to do. That's fine. Yeah, it's like the firmament because it's just the firmament. Like, that's all there is to it, really. The heck with your item level. My item level's fine. Oh, for God's sakes, it's across the giant chasm. Of course it's across the giant chasm. Oh yeah. Eat the gathering food for the buff. The thing is, like, it wants me to have level 100, item level 100 stuff, but it's not high quality, so it's worse than what I have. Moon wheat. I mean, feel free to drop into a voice if you like, Dominette. Wait, have I actually streamed with you in here? I would have to set you up, so give us, like, a hot minute here to finish this quest. I'd have to shuffle your face around, but otherwise, yeah, it works. Hey, Metazine. Why would it not be an option for you to jump into voice? You jump into voice on stream with people all the time. I shouldn't need it, I don't think, because... well, actually, I might need it in a second here, but yeah. Like I said, give me two shakes. I have all the stuff. Thank you, gold star rating. Report. And access to mech ops. Cool. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna put the thing on. Well, even if we can't do it together, slap me your head, Link, and I'll just, on the fly, stick you in here. Okay, let's actually put this on so it will keep going even when I'm off the thing. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're doing Final Fantasy stuff. I'm happy to have Final Fantasy folks with me. As I said, I just need those links. Copy link. Add a new browser. This is Domadet. Okay, we'll just stick that over there for the moment. You do have to actually be in the call for you to show up. So there is that. Right. Sticky in here. Oh! The mech operated restore corrupted crystals. Okay, I'm gonna need to do that. Mech ops. There are special missions occur at random intervals, utilizing powerful vacuums to help them carry it to completion.
Aha, here I am.
Here you are. Excellent. We might adjust positioning things as things happen, but...
Alrighty.
Oh,
server.
I need to exchange lunar credits for it. Okay, not doing the first one that shows up because I don't have points for it, but...
I mean, if you don't have the points, you can still go in as a ground crew and get bonus stuff that way.
That's fair.
It gives you a bonus on future missions and stuff.
Well, let's get running, because we can't mount things in here ever.
Your sprint button. It's just like a toggleable, like, mount speed.
Oh, yeah, I know, but...
I really wish they would give that us in the cities.
That would be nice, yes. Okay, let's squidge over there. There we go. No floating space.
But yeah, I've actually been doing this like nonstop since it first launched here.
No, that's fair. That's good, because you'll actually have some information that I don't, which will make things nice for people watching.
Yes, now I'm the expert. Moha.
Well, don't worry. I'll beat you out on that soon enough.
Yeah, probably. I'll just enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
One of the things I've learned is that it's probably best to be in the first instance because that's where everybody is, which makes it a lot easier to do these tasks and stuff.
That's fair. Okay, now how do I get up here? Where's the... No, I can just go up and around, I guess. Cool. If only I could fly.
If only. Gotta find all 10 ether currents hidden around here.
Good lord.
That's actually one of those things I realized as I was gathering the last one in the last zone. I was like, wow, that's the last time I'm going to need to use my ether compass for like a couple of years.
Yep. I still have it on my hotbars over here, but I really... Just because I don't clean up my sidebars very much, because that's how things work with me. Okay, mechs will be deployed. Support personnel, report to the place, and we got 13 seconds before mine is up.
Yeah, you can also, from the main hub, dude, you can talk to the mech pilot guy, and he can also teleport you to the ground crew area.
Okay, that's good to know for next time. Join event. I've joined the event.
Yeah, so you're looking for the not the big crystals, but there should be little crystals here in a couple seconds.
Oh, yeah. Target destroyed.
Oh, yeah, I need to get the other website online. The what's it called? Raphael?
No idea. I just don't know what one you're talking about. Come on, where are these small crystals? There you are.
It calls itself a crafting solver, where what it does is you can plug in like your stats and what you're trying to craft, and it'll come up with a macro for you.
Oh, yeah, fair.
It's been saving me so much time around here. Because, yeah, the later crafting stuff you try to do around here, it's challenging. it'll do stuff like, okay, you need 10,000 units of crafting on this thing. Oh, and it only has like 20 durability.
Oh, yeah. My secret, well, it's not really a secret, it's just I've just done crafting for so long, is I just know what buttons are good to press and what ones aren't. A lot of people have their macros, but I just never bothered setting them up, so I'm just terrible.
But you're still getting through it.
Yeah, I just take longer, basically.
Yeah, speaking of cleaning up though, like that is one thing I need to do now that I'm, 90 plus in all the crafting is I need to start like cleaning out all the old stuff I'm not using anymore.
Yeah. I should be getting my culinarian up. That's my lowest one.
Culinarian is kind of the hardest to level like outside of this area just because you need ingredients from everywhere across creation.
Yeah, basically. You need both fish and fowl and everything. Ooh, completed a mech op, so I got some stuff. Additional Cosmo credits. Stellar return.
Yeah, and then the mechs just leave.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Okie dokie, artichoke, stellar mission.
So I think because you did that now, for the next 20 regular stellar missions you do, you get a bonus.
Excellent. Yeah, I do have this. Yes, is exactly what it is. Due to supporting mech ops, credit rewards are increased. 20 out of 20.
Oh, and you also have enough of the blue credits to buy your own pilot license now, too.
Oh, good. I'll do that,
I really love that
in a
system.
second.
So, like, when the mech op starts, you can sign up to be a pilot, but it doesn't consume the pilot license unless you actually, like, win the roulette to become a pilot.
Yeah, that tracks. And hook off with. I don't care. Don't show that message about item level, because I have better stats than the item level you want me to have.
Yeah, I made that mistake where I blew like 100,000 gil on like, the better jewelry, except it's not actually better because the lower IL stuff literally has higher stats.
Yeah, you gotta check for that. Oh, hang on a second.
That was my mistake.
I want the Cosmic Hatchet. Lush Vegetation Bash. What are we doing here? Oh, we want better. Spider Lily Fungus. Yeah, they're items within the time limit. The number that you get will be scored. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Dungeon queue popped.
Excellent.
Got to get my green things.
Tomestones?
Yeah, it kind of confuses me because I call both the Tombstone of Poetics and the Tombstone of Heliometry the red ones, but because they're both red, but it's two completely different things.
Yeah, that's everything. It just becomes to me Poetics, capped and uncapped.
That's one way of looking at it. Oh, shoot. That's the other thing I haven't done yet is I haven't even started on the raid series.
The 8-man?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good one. I enjoy it. Oh shit, 30 seconds left.
Yeah, ironically, I found the gathering ones to be more challenging than the crafting ones.
Could be because of them wanting to have a specific number of substats. I got a silver. Oh no, I didn't obtain the thing, I don't think. Report. Failure. Okay. And let's put the actual good hatchet on again now.
Yeah, I haven't bothered using the cosmic gear yet just because it's so horribly lower level right now.
I thought maybe one of the things
5% more.
I thought maybe one of the things was like, okay, here it is, and when you use it, you'll be able to level it up or something, you know?
No, it levels up as you earn like experience with the class, but like it's the unique cosmic experience.
Yeah.
So it's going to take actually a while to grind it up, it looks like.
That tracks. Okie dokie, so let's see. I've got 300 by the time I get there, so I can use Pioneer's Gift and Nafka's Tidings. Come on, big money. Give me the crit. Give me the crit. I'll take it. Nafka on your bounteous bosom.
I keep forgetting about most of the other buttons because I just use whatever is the 500 cost, which gives you +2 for each use.
Blessed Harvest? Yeah, Blessed Harvest is pretty good if you're just wanting to obtain things. And then, you know, Ageless Words. I mean, they got different names between Botanist and Miner. That's the problem.
I know, because it's the exact same things for both of them, but they came up with different names for each one.
Yeah, because one of them is meant to be like Nafka's the one who's helping you out, and one of them is like Thal's the one who's helping you out, or like who you would pray to for it in the lore. Actually, speaking of, like, you've just gone through, like, kind of shotgunning through everything. What is your general experience regarding the 12? Like, do you even know who all the 12 are?
You know, Meta and I have been discussing that, and I think, is that the 8-man in Endwalker?
No. Ooh, got a link from Metazine. Perfect.
Because, yeah, actually, if Meta jumps in here, you can help explain. Because, like, both of us are talking about it. It's like, wait, we haven't run into them yet, which seems a little bit weird, considering we've gone over basically all of their creation.
Yeah, so like Von Balesar was like, oh, the 12, they're just like primals, blah 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 blah. Metazine.
I mean, I'm assuming the spoilers that, I mean, if we can talk spoilers.
Yeah, we can talk spoilers.
I mean, I'm assuming they are primals, or, you know, whatever the equivalent is.
There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Okay, Metazine, pop in whenever, because I need you to be in to actually adjust sizes and stuff, make things work face wise. That's a big face. Okay, let's size the face down slightly.
So, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, the 12?
Yeah, they've been a part of this game since the very beginning. I think this is an okay positioning for right now. Like, go into your character menu, and under profile, like, who's your guardian? Mine is Menfina, the lover.
I picked Nofika.
Nofika, yeah, she is the matron. She's in charge of like harvests and bullshit.
Okay, Myths of the Realm. Added in patch 6.1, finished in patch 6.5.
It was the 1290
24-player Alliance raid.
Yep,
the Alliance raids.
The 24-man raids are the ones that will give you the answers to the questions that you want. That might actually be...
At least I was right about Endwalker.
Yeah, those actually might be a good thing to stream for your first reactions with y'all and Ralga. But I mean, generally, all this stuff is going to be good to stream because that's the nature of this game. Is good to stream reactions. Who is this actually?
It's Halon, Menfina, Thaliak, Nemea, Limlane,
Halone, by the way.
Oshun, Byergot, Ralgur, Azema, Naldthal, Nofika, and Althik.
Close enough. Pronunciation's a little wonk, but yes, the 12 of them are there. Rose Eclipse, I cast cheese, you're welcome. Hell yeah, I love cheese. I'm white. It's like my national pastime to love cheese, even though I have tummy issues with cheese.
The curse.
Yes, the curse.
Yeah, that was amazing. I managed to fail just about every single phase in that Gargant fight.
Did you die?
No, because I'm a tank.
Then you did not fail.
Failed the mechanics, anyways.
This is why I'm scared to play anything other than tank, because like I know everybody else would be dead by now.
Well, I'm gonna find an old playthrough of the original Final Fantasy XIV. Oh yeah, there's something like that is out there, but honestly,
at least one private server for it, right? At least somewhere in the underground.
Yeah, I
they've
wonder.
been trying to crack it, but I think there's like maybe like making it a single player experience that doesn't actually have any like server ticks or anything going on. Really, all you need is, oh, you just want to watch the story parts? There is a good one of those on YouTube. I cannot remember what it was called though.
Same with 11. Well, I mean, 11 is still going though.
11 is still going. You can play that game. Original 14 not so, but you know, that is what it is. What's in the Cosmo pouch? Okay, just everything there. Cool. Report.
That'd be interesting to do for a future expansion at some point, where it's like they do some like little, you know, like they did the crossover with 11, but this instead they do a crossover with 1.0 14.
Oh god. Okay, phase 2 cosmic tool. So you get, okay, cool.
Yeah, see, this is how you level up the tool, is by getting the cosmic experience with them.
Okay, and let's see here. It only has the thing. Report to headquarters for debriefing. I see.
Ending of 1.0 for Binding Coil.
Yeah, Binding Coil was basically the wrap-up on 1.0.
Yeah, sort of an epilogue.
Yeah, all kind of the lost hanging threads of that. Oh, you're working through all the Final Fantasy games in order, Rose? Not Cosmic Fortunes. Credit exchange? Maybe.
Ooh, now Final Fantasy 3. All right, now which version? Are you using the Pixel Remaster, using DS?
Yes, that is a good question. Ooh.
Because I did the DS version, and that was actually not too bad.
Yeah, the DS version was pretty good.
DS version made the interesting choice, though, of making the 4 characters distinct and trying to add the bare bones of an individual storyline for each.
Yeah.
That was an interesting decision.
Wait, the original didn't even have that?
Nope. The original was just
all 4 of them just drop into a cave. That's it. Go.
The Strangers of Paradise route.
No, not even Strangers of Paradise. The Final Fantasy 1 route.
Wow.
The details. Where is the person to talk to turn things in? My god. Why am I unable?
I think it just kind of turns in automatically.
Oh no, I gotta go find Researching Way. That's who it was.
Oh yeah, it's one of the researchers.
Data reporting. Report cosmic data for botanist. Yes. Try your newly enhanced cosmic tool. Who do I talk to buy the cosmic thing? The mech license. The mech license. How do I try?
That's the mech guy. He's over a little bit by the hangar.
Yeah, now I gotta figure out what counts as a hangar here.
He's also on the map, I believe.
Oh yeah, probably. Mech ops. As pilot application. Cost you 1,000. Thank you. Apply as pilot. Therefore, orphan.
Yep.
Okay. Rose did not realize that they were 4 orphans, hoping they're not siblings, has made them yourself, husband, twin sister, and hubby's son with twin sister. I have good news. They are not at all related. Even in the other thing, they're from the same village, I think, but not related.
Yeah, in the 3DS remake, at least 3 of them are from the same village, I think. But yeah, they're not related by blood or anything.
Yeah, that was part of the story, was adding a ship tease between 2 of them, because one was like an adopted princess and one was a knight or whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, hang on. No, the princess was a temporary party member.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Let's see, yeah, because it was the person you start with. It's his best friend who they already have some burgeoning romance with. There was the Tinker's Forge girl, and then yeah, there's the knight who's kind of in love with the NPC princess.
Yeah, Sid's daughter or whatever. Like adopted-ish, travel to ground support zone. Thank you. The mushroom.
But where are the badgers?
Clear toxic lunar spongoy, so there could be snakes involved.
That's actually the debate I see in chat a lot. Is it spongoy or spungoy? Because I say spongoy, but...
Well, fungi and fungi are both correct, if I remember right.
I mean, that sounds right.
Because fungi is most correct for plural, but fungus is singular, or whatever. Stellar successes. I've reached my daily successes exploration guide. Daily successes and standard successes with track your overall contribution. Join. Fire. I like the music.
Oh yeah, the music here is actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
Why would you assume that anyone would miss in this video game?
I mean, you'd have to think sooner or later, right? Just statistically, but like, no, I keep being proven wrong, and I couldn't be happier.
You want to know what the misses are? The misses are just, that was pretty good. That's all a miss is. I don't think I've ever heard a single, like, bad thing. Or, like, maybe you can be like, you know, I'm not a big fan of musical theater, so that's why I didn't like Dawntrail's main theme. It's supposed to be like a musical theater track.
You know what? That makes sense when you say that.
Yeah, I looked it up in an interview.
It is kind of a strange theme though, because it's like 2 lines and then a whole interlude in the middle, and then the lyrics pick up again. It's kind of weird that this huge chunk of the beginning is non-vocal.
I will say there's one of the events in here is called when everything goes into red alert, and the music there is a little. It just doesn't quite sound right. Like it sounds like the track was meant for a different part or something.
I'll hear that eventually, so. I mean, here's the question. Is it supposed to make you sound on edge?
Not really. I mean, it's probably supposed to sound on edge, but it doesn't really do that. Now for the FF9 boss, I keep forgetting about Valia Pira. That was the one where you have to like light the 4 orbs while you're in the anti-magic castle to make the fight easier, right?
I don't know. What one are you in right now?
Doing the latest dungeon, Underkeep, and the final boss is the Valia Pira.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the door boss?
It's the big slab boss. Technically, it's the second version of the big
door.
Second version of the big slab boss.
Of course, it's not a door. After you beat it, then it's a jar.
Yeah, funny.
Nah.
Okay, where do I need to go for you? I need to go all the way down there? Alright then. That's
yeah, so then if you do enough of the D missions, you'll start to unlock the C's, and you do enough of the C's, you'll unlock the B's, and so on.
And so on and so forth. Yeah, that makes sense.
There might be an extra bonus for doing like one of each of the missions, so I don't know. I kept doing like every single, like at least one each of all of the D's and so on, just cuz.
No, that tracks, yeah. I think it's neat to explore around this place and see what things are going on. So, fun thing, like this place is called Sinus Ardorum, right?
Right.
Do you recall what Emmett Silk referred to the rejoinings as, or like them in them in general?
That would have been back in Shadowbringers, so no.
It was their great ardor.
Right.
Because an ardor is a labor of love.
Huh. So a lot of love going on here. I just love how like positive everybody is, even in shout chat.
We love when there's new shit that shows up. Even if it's old shit but new again.
That's one of the things Meta and I were commenting on, like comparing this to, you know, World of Warcraft or other MMOs. It's like just the entire community in FF14 is so much less toxic.
In general, yeah. I guess partly because, you know, WoW has its community built up that way. And Final Fantasy XIV players are people who like to play solo games. So we don't have as much innate, like, aggro against one another. Oh, plus you're not competing for resources at all, because it's just like straight up always like, okay, you get your own version of this, you get your own version of this, you get your own version of this. With
there's no fighting over loot, there's no fighting over gathering.
With the one exception of the Meteor Chocobos at one point. Because that was just everyone kept on spawning them, and people just kept on like dropping dead.
That's another thing still on the to-do list. He has to unlock all of those dungeons or raids, whichever one they are.
Boja and man, not Hydados. That's one of the things inside of it. They're not technically dungeons.
It's not Weeping City of Makak. It's the I think it starts with an R. It's the Redania Lighthouse.
Oh, Readerana Lighthouse. You mean the tactics ones? Yeah. The Evil East raids.
Oh, is it that?
Yeah, but that's the one you said out loud. Probably not the one you meant.
Because I thought that involved summoning the red chocobos at some point, like when you're doing the quest to unlock them.
It might be. See, the problem is, oh yeah, it was probably that first, and then the meme came later. With in Boja, there's a red ass chocobo, and he will destroy you and your family.
Lovely.
It's just the nature of the fate, though. Mm-hmm.
Why the heck do they need dips for the MSQ roulette?
Sometimes it happens.
Well, all right, I've got 14 minutes then.
Gather collectibles. Collectability will be scored. Okay. Here in Sinus Arterum, a steady water supply ensures the survival of our ever-thirsty Aetheris-born contributors and supports ongoing aquatic cultivation. The hydrification station, in particular, is key to maintaining water purity, and routine replacement of its filtration system is critical. So, get lots of stuff at the Blooming Beds. So the one problem about this is that they don't give you a lot of time to talk about things other than just like, you gotta do collectibles. Do it fast.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with the gathering ones, is because they're timed, like, you don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty chill.
Well, I'm sure once you do them enough, it's like, okay, I know what this mission is. All right, ready, set, go kind of thing. But see, yeah, the crafting ones aren't timed, because the challenge with the crafting ones is finding, the exact combination you need to get this bizarre, version done.
True. Okay, I went way too hard on that. I can manage not going as crazy.
Just get on the high cordial drip.
I already used my high cordials. Okay, I should probably go for minimum collectability and obtain multiple. Yeah, that's the better plan here.
Yeah, that is a valid strategy. Something else I realized that sets FF14 apart from other MMOs is, like, it looks like I guess unless you get into really high end content, but at least for like normal stuff, you don't need to worry about like, potions and everything.
Yeah, if you want to use your special items, like not even potions, like you don't use potions ever, but you can use buff items.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll see them in part of the, like, standard rotation stuff. Okay, no, don't go for minimum. Gotta go for, like, second or third level. Last second gold star rating. Cool.
Woo, but it still counts.
It does, in fact, still count. Okay. Way on map. Not that one. What about this one? This one over there. Why have things gone so far away? I swear I had two of them, like, right here. Guess not.
At least they have the pseudo fast travel unlocked, where you can use the little rings to get around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where is the closest rings? There's the closest rings.
That reminds me, this seems to be advancing way faster than Firmament did, because those rings were not there when we first started, and they just popped up like 24 hours later.
No, the Firmament went pretty quick in the first couple of things. This is like the second time the notification told you was using it isn't. Yeah, Gato, not sure what's up with that. It just, I updated it beforehand, and then it immediately locked back to that. And I was not involved in the in the Metroid Fusion stuff, so I don't know.
It's Twitch being Twitch.
Yes, it is. Oops, that's the wrong way. We want to go anti-clockwise.
Oh, thank you for the self-care reminder.
Everyone, stretch. And posture check. And water.
But no, what are you talking about? This is totally Metroid Fusion. It just, and we installed a mod or two.
Yeah. Behold, Samus is a cat person.
It turns out the Game Boy Advance has a lot more processing power than you thought.
Exactly. No, this is a new part of Final Fantasy XIV. Samyaos. Exactly right, Rose.
I mean, Samus is already part bird, so yeah, let's just throw cat in there too. Why not?
Okay, achieve target number in the current successful chains will be scored. Okay. I need to remember that I want to read things out loud. Because that's what the plot of this thing is. And that's where the hilarity ensues, too, usually.
Now, unfortunately, it looks like one thing they didn't do for this one that they did for Firmament was come up with all of the incredibly hilarious descriptions on each of the items.
Yes, unfortunately. Likely because chances are we're going to like zoop through these very fast. So they won't bother with at least the early versions that would no longer become accessible.
Could be.
But there was a reference. A reference was made when I started this thing, which was pack the mammoths and the rock salt.
Okay, see, I got the boldly going and Strange New World bit, but then what was the mammoth and rock salt reference going to?
So rock salt is the big meme. Is Ishgardian rock salt is
everyone in Ishgard licks rock salt. In fact, I believe the recent role quest in Ishgard calls them salt lickers.
Yes.
Yeah, because the descriptions on the rock salt in the Firmament even take that to the next level by getting increasingly absurd.
No, it came from the Firmament. Firmament is where it originated.
Oh, just because of that, and then, okay, it just became a meme.
Yes. Silver Star writing.
The mammoths?
I don't know, but I can't quite recall what the mammoths are from. Lay on map. Gotta go back again? Come on, man. Both are over there. All right. Well.
So the problem is I can't really help you with the gathering ones because I'd already hit gathering 100 by the time I got in here.
That's well, yeah, I'm gathering level 100 too. I'm not doing it for the levels currently so much as I am the botanist gathering thing. Right. Where was this supposed to go again? This way.
So is there a point to using these really early tools, the ones that only IL like 30?
I don't think so.
If you are level 10, probably really good for level 10. And then
I mean, like
really good for level 50.
If you have them equipped the entire time, you get like plus 5% credits, but like, at least like at level 90 plus, it's not worth the incredible drop in stats.
That's the general gist there.
Oh, mech up on my end.
Get in the frickin' robot.
Get in the robot. Or Shinjiwe will have to get in.
Correction, apply to get in the robot.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be Shinjiwe.
This is Neo Genesis Evangelion. Instead of forcing people into the robot, now they're having to like form a queue to keep people out of the robots.
Everyone wants in the robot, Shinji.
Robots are fun.
It's true. But if I don't get into the mech op in this one, I'm just going to continue on my gathering stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Zone effects and rules. Stellar return can be used anywhere. Stellar sprint can be used anywhere. Mount cannot be used. Cosmic class tracker. 143 botanist. Was not me. That's fine.
Yeah, apparently there's an achievement for earning like 500,000 points with every single class in here, and oh boy.
Oh, good. Cider Spider's going to have fun with that one.
Yeah, you're going to be here for a few months.
Okay, Central Radius Survey. Gather items from limited gathering points. Number of items will be scored. You need to gain 25 within 3 minutes. To ensure the continued success of the initiative, it is imperative that we conduct a thorough geological survey of Sinus Arterum. Unused by developers, this crater still waiting. Contributing researchers take myriad samples. Oh yeah, that's the one that I didn't quite get gold yet. Versus, owing to its ready accessibility, the area surrounding Moongate is favored as a material collection point. As the initiative progresses, however, over-reliance on this sector will likely have a detrimental impact on its environment. To avoid this, we must determine the current resource levels in the area and access the gathering potential of newly established sites. We might evenly distribute our resource gathering. A range of samples from different sites will aid in this endeavor. Let's do that one. Oh yeah, wait, hang on a second. This one is chains and instances of gatherers' boons. Okay.
Oh man, I sure hope we get these mechs as a mount.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be one of the like end results is you can turn in a whole bunch of things for it.
Oh, meta, there you are. Yeah, I believe right now the way to get the mechs is you have to be in a mech, because if you participate in the mech mission as a mech, you get a special like spin ticket. And I believe one of the rewards from that particular ticket is the mech itself.
Oh yeah, that tracks then.
So yeah, you have to actually be in the mech, participate in the mech mission, get solid rating, and then you get a chance to gamble for the mount.
Okay, now what is ground crew supposed to do?
We're going after these little crystals here.
Yeah, the little crystals you just...
Oh, I had to click join event. I see.
Yeah, like a fate.
Yeah.
Have you guys done much fates?
Oh yeah, I had to grind up a whole ton of bicolor stones in order to buy all the monster bits I needed for culinarian and stuff.
Well, there you go.
It's always funny because you can tell when there's a fate train going around because you'll suddenly see like 10 people swarming in an area.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also discovered the joy of having a level 100 S rank show up. That was fun.
Oh yeah, you get knocked out in one shot?
Yeah. I was running in there, with 50 other people, like, whoa, this is going to be great. Didn't see the telegraph in time, died instantly.
Yep.
And then I just spent the time staring at the floor for the next 10 minutes.
No one got you up?
Well, I wasn't in the group or anything, so they probably didn't notice me.
No.
Actually, afterwards, someone got me up.
Yeah, it's general courtesy to pick up everybody in that situation. Oh my god.
Also, I think there's an achievement for reviving people that aren't in a party a certain number of times.
Yes, I thought that was just in Eureka, but I could be wrong. Circles, circles. I have no idea where I'm going. Orbiting way, cosmic fortunes. 1,000 for cosmic fortune. I don't have enough credits. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, so the trick with the blue credits is you can either spend 1,000 at orbiting way to do one spin, or you can use the same 1,000 to buy a pilot license, because then if you're picked as a pilot, you get the even better spin. So you're sort of like buying a pilot license is kind of like buying a chance to get the better spin, but it doesn't like waste the credits or anything.
Okay, I didn't have enough to go back here. I see. Okay, that's fine. Go all the way over here. You know what I just realized? We're just friggin' terraforming the moon.
We really are.
Obtain a reduced item as quickly as possible. More time remaining will earn a higher score. Collectibles and stellar reduction. Naturally, we strive for quantity when gathering resources, but a certain eye for quality is especially important. You need high-grade materials, in particular, that make lunar engineering possible. Seek out those carrots in the proverbial haystack and secure their very best material specimens things have to offer. Civil Star in 20 seconds remaining. Okay, so I need to gain a high level collectible and then reduce it. Jeez, crazy. That's going to be fun.
Oh, right. That's the ethereal reduction thing.
Yeah. Cornflakes neutralized. The moon is safe for boring breakfasts. Oh no. Everyone on the moon masturbates. Do people like... Am I the only one who knows what that means?
Is that a reference to Kellogg with his body purity thing?
Yes. So, Kellogg's whole thing was, bland foods mean you won't masturbate. Thus, cornflakes. Not Frosted Flakes.
Logan has a whole quest chain kind of honoring / making fun of him.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that's the only reason I know about it.
All right, stellar repair materials. Let us do this as fast as we can. Wish me luck. There we are.
Go, go, go.
No, not cosmic research. Where's my cosmic inventory? Ah!
Click the mission. The stellar mission. The top left one.
Yeah, I got in there. Okay, cool. I got 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, where do you get these pilot licenses?
It's from the mech person, like where is that? Northeast? Kind of the northeast-ish part of the main base. There's like those 5 mech bay looking things.
Oh, there he is.
You might also be able to buy it directly from the mech interface. I can't remember. Alrighty, Carpenter 99. Just one more to go.
Oh, just under.
Yeah, it's just because you were menuing, so that means next time you'll definitely get it.
No, I didn't quite actually make the number that I needed. I want to make sure I'm getting maximum collectability in order to do it. 30 seconds to complete the mission.
The technique I always used was saving my GP for whichever option is to restore integrity.
Yeah, no, that's right. This one was just oh, I got lunar soft water, not glio ether. That was my problem.
Wait, there's multiple things to collect? Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's bad if it like gives you like false options or something.
That's exactly what happened with me here. That's okay though.
Wow.
This is new content, and so I'm learning. That's the whole point of it. Stellar missions. What do we got going on for us here? Obtain a reduced item as quick as possible. Okay, I can do this one again. I'm just gonna sit and wait for some more GP. Because yeah, for collectability, what you want to do is you normally want to get maximum collectability, and then also maximum like integrity attempts, like to gain more swings at it. That's the air quotes best use of your GP.
Yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do.
Just take one high cordial right now. Initiate.
Huh, I just noticed all the gems on your hotbar on the bottom left. Are those your job souls?
Yep, that is. I just used macros so that I can actually put the look of them on things.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Gold rating.
Hey, there it is.
Nice.
How's my cosmic research looking? Ooh, just a little bit more, and then I have the next thing for a botanist. Gather collectibles and achieve the target score in the time limit. Collectability will be scored. Achieve the target score. Chains and instances of gatherers boons will be initiated. Gather items as quickly as possible. More time remaining will earn a higher score. Okay, let's do this one here. And this says, we seek to boost productivity and ascertain the feasibility of various initiative quotas. Determining a minimum time required to collect set quantity of resources will provide valuable data for our purposes. And let's hope that sharing the times will make people competitive. Basically.
I gotta motivate him somehow.
If we reach X amount, we'll have a pizza party.
Oh, no.
Upsell the McCafe stuff, everybody. We'll have a pizza party. Jesus Christ. I hate myself. I hate myself for saying that out loud.
We already have a cafe. It's at the edge of time.
Yeah, but it doesn't have Mick in it. I worked at McDonald's when they were trying to do that whole Mick Cafe rebrand stuff.
You
Do
have
I
my
even want to
sympathies.
know?
I heard you have my sympathies. What was the other thing that was said?
I was just asking if I even want to know, because I'm kind of out of the loop on basically everything, and sometimes that's to my benefit.
Yeah, no, it was just, they wanted to talk up their coffee and, like, breakfast coffee snack like things. Hence, instead of McDonald's, it's McCafe.
Alrighty then.
Report the mission. Owner survey needs to be down this way. Gather items from limited gathering points. The number of items will be scored. There will be 3 minutes to do this. All right. Wedding way. Aw, there's a loperet that loves weddings.
Yep, and he will give you ? Love.
Right, because that's him when he's ready to do the wedding, and then afterward he becomes Loving Way. I can't remember the entire FF4 chain.
Well, specifically the DS version.
Yeah. Oh, look at this goop. This is some, like, goop that a magic dragon would, like, sink into and be like, ah, the soothing waters of Golgibluk. Siege, hello. Don't drink the goop.
Hi, Siege. I mean, who says I'm not in there already?
Now, boys, don't touch that stuff.
That'll kill you. When I want to drink the goop, we don't know what the goop will do. That's how the stories on those websites get made. Okay, so this one is gather items from limited gathering points. I want to gain the most items possible.
Okay, so this is probably where you want to do like the gather +2 items per swing kind of thing. Oh, and you have to make sure you're gathering the right item. Boy.
Oh, yeah, because you don't want to get too many of one and not enough of the other ones you want to do.
Oh, I see, because it's not all three. There's like certain quotas to meet on each. Wow. They really are making these challenging.
Yeah, they want it to not just be find thing, click on it.
The really confusing one for me is Fisher, just because like half my abilities, I have no idea what they even do.
The good news is half of your abilities don't do anything.
Yeah, because therefore the other
Fisher
stuff
looks a lot more complicated than it is.
Yeah. You've guys basically got two things. One for actual fishing and one for spear fishing. Pink shag, vines. How many of these do I need? I need 5.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Always wondered how to make shag carpet, and now you know. Exactly. Ooh, mech op. Apply for it as pilot. Report my stellar mission. Gold!
Oh, dang, the mech op started right as my MSQ queue finally popped.
Oh no.
I've got to miss out.
Ooh, almost at the end of my Cosmic Botanist. Oh, I can go up to 800 before I miss out on things, I guess. That's good. Or, hang on, do I want to go higher?
I don't think you can. Well, I guess you could if you don't turn it in.
Yeah, because it says you can maximum of 800.
Mostly, I thought that was for later on where there's multiple kinds of experience, you know, like the level 1 experience, the level 2 experience, and so on.
I have no idea. That I have not reached that far. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, well, I think you're about to find out, actually.
In a hot minute here. Stellar missions.
Oh, dang it, it's Praetorium is the longest one.
2, 4.
But I gotta get my green tombstone thingies.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. Yes, unfortunately, it's very important to cap your tombstones each week. And it's also important to do the raids each week. So how's your day going, Zeesh? Oh, I didn't get to be a pilot. Ooh, the Lunar Development Initiative. Okay, so this is how things had been going throughout this. Like, from the start, it's been 3 days or so. Log 1, a stellar beginning. Zeesh's day is going exceedingly averagely. Well, that's good. It's not a bad day if it's average. These are the faithful records of our cosmic exploration as memorialized by myself the humble reporting way. Our fearless leader Searching Way's ambitious project has begun. The Moongate Hub, base of our interstellar operations, is but newly constructed, and as such our facilities are skeleton in nature, from the hangars that house our machinery, perhaps one day advanced enough to propel us into the great unknown, to the stores which we offer our workers the materials they need for their projects. You know my average? I kind of know your average. It's above average. Indeed, our greatest concern at present is the small meteor showers that occasionally pepper our tents on Sinusoidorium. Quality of fabric notwithstanding, one can hardly imagine achieving our goals huddled beneath such fragile infrastructure. It will be the work of our talented friends from Aetherius that see our plans to fruition. May these long-lived dreams prosper. I get it. Basecamp Beta. Our prayers have been answered by the steady stream of personnel from Aetherius, be they Labyrinthos experts or scholars of the studium, not to mention the cohort of esteemed gleaners, adventurers, artisans, and more diverse population I've never seen. It's thanks to everyone's diligence that we have been able to transform our modest Moongate hub into something more established. A Basecamp Beta, if you will. Gone are our feeble tents, replaced by sturdy metal roofing. We need not fear the occasional meteorite as we once did. With ample talent at our disposal, we have taken our inaugural steps with no little pride or success. I wait with bated breath to witness how our endeavors unfold outside the Moongate hub. Cosmoliner. You may think it strange that we Loprits are now endeavoring to explore the moon upon which we've resided for so long. Yet the facilities we create here serve not only as a mooring point for our interstellar aspirations, it is a testing site for the challenges we may face on foreign stars. In this sense, our successful construction of the Cosmoliner may prove to be our most instrumental boon. As we cannot yet confirm the presence of stable etheric currents, confluences on distant stars, we must have alternative means of transportation at our disposal. The Cosmoliner provides it with just that, and hopefully we'll witness the day when it spans the entirety of Situs Ardorum. Initiate. More items for a higher score.
Oh man, you guys on your server are definitely farther along than we are, because our green bar only has like one of those notches filled instead of 8.
Higher population.
Yeah, that'll do it.
gold rating. The pink shag is aesthetically pleasing to you? Yeah, it's a nice enough color. Okay, and I can return to headquarters for debriefing. And so I shall. Oh no, my frames. Gotta get out of here.
Oh no.
Phasing way. I serve as stellar mission control, people sending requests from all around the hub, and I in turn post them to the contributors. Still getting used to working with you ethereous dwellers. It involves a lot of craning my neck, but I'm more than happy to help you help us. Just say the word. Researching away, what you got? New hatchet. You should have tried your newly enhanced cosmic tool. With your help, we've officially reached a new stage of research, and you know what that means? We need all new data. Check your exo tablet for details. Yes! The Loporits are from the moon.
Massive spoilers for Endwalker, by the way.
Yeah, however, at the same time, it's just the ways from 4.
Yeah, where it's just straight up, it's all of the humming waves from FF4, except now each one has their own unique name.
Ooh, I see. Yes, Cosmic Botanist levels.
Yeah, see, now some of them will give like level 2 experience, some will give level 1 experience, some will give both.
I see. Blue Fiber Collection Appraisal. Of course they named the ways, because in the remake of 4, naming way was unable to change people's names because of the voice acting. So he went through a whole bunch of different things, like going my own way, wedding way, pudding way.
Yeah, recording way, cooking way, camping way,
Singing way, maybe.
I can't remember them all off the top of my head.
I know in this game we've got napping way, we've got dancing way. A whole bunch of different ways out there. And of course, there's many possibilities to make funny joke names. Now, the tricky thing is figuring out what words end in ing that are not gerunds.
That is the challenge.
Go this way now. Meow. I think I can probably get closer if I go this way. Maybe not. Actually, I think probably not. I'm just going to run down straight.
Actually,
Ralga.
FF4,
Hello.
Oh, there's Ralga. Hello.
Hello.
I was just going to mention that in FF4, actually getting going my way is one of the hardest parts, just because you can randomly show up in 8 different places around anywhere in the world.
One of them is about halfway through the super hard bonus dungeon.
Yeah, and he's only like in one. So you have to keep checking every single one of those spots until he finally turns up.
Oh, you know, Ralga, the problem with both Sing and Ring is they can both, like, become natural gerunds by adding things at the end. Like, I'm talking about words like pudding. Winging way is probably a thing as well, though, because, you know, to take wing can be a verb.
What about Thingway?
Oh, that's right. I did actually come up with one at one point. If we were ever to get Loporits, I would change my name to Everything Way.
There you go.
Or perhaps Nothing Way. Or Something Way. Okay, wait. What was this one? Successful chains. Single procurement site. Okay, so cool. Is this fun? It's got a nice challenge to it for sure. And it's the best way to get your levels up for sure.
Yeah, it's not just turn your brain off and grind like RuneScape kind of thing. Like this will actually make you think a bit, but it also gives you a boatload of XP. I would imagine this is the way to level right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Not looking forward to the 50 different variations on the way that will flood the server. You good point, Willow. Gold star. Yay. Complete B-class missions. Okay, so this one is again the thing that I just did, where I want to gather high quality as much as possible. Do the thing again. Julie, do the thing. Not that one, this one. Sorry, I'm just waiting for my GP to fill up a little bit. Because I need that in order to do good gathering.
Yeah, beyond the cordials, not a whole lot to do but sit around.
Well, you'd think that at some point here I'd get lucky with my GP refilling skill, but apparently not.
I mean, that's how it goes. You know, it only fires when you don't need it.
That's why you're supposed to burn through all your GP at once. Just in case. Okay, 700, good enough. Sir Stromingway! Oh, that's a good one, though. That's stupid.
All right, yeah, that might win so far.
Yes, gold star.
Woo! Let's go.
Nice.
Okay.
One more down.
Oh, I don't have any new B class missions though. It's all just stuff I've done already, so I can't get the next thing. Did audio die? It shouldn't have died. Hello? Can you hear us?
Hello?
Listen, over this one.
Shoot, I have to keep the stream
just a quiet
muted so I
focus
don't
moment.
echo twice.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It was just a quiet focus moment, that's okay. Sometimes I do have to be quiet and focus when I want to hit the right buttons. I just need to unlock some A rank stuff and we'll be good to go. I'm glad everybody can hear. Oh yeah, what's my standard for stellar success? Complete 50 stellar missions. Or just complete a whole bunch of things. Complete a critical mission, 10 critical missions, 5 mech ops as a pilot, or as ground supporter. Alright, there's a lot of cool stuff to do up here. That's good. Display on map, initiate.
Yeah, the critical missions are chaotic. I've only done one so far, and it was, yeah.
Yeah, they tend to be kind of nutso. Okay, so I want mostly shag vines.
Wait, what the heck? I'm trying to pre-order the Switch 2 here, and GameStop wants me to do it in store?
Maybe to eliminate the possibility of scalping.
Yeah, to force to make sure you're not just a bot.
Oh, maybe.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that I'm pleasantly surprised.
Like, that small little annoyance well makes up for it, if you ask me.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, that's fair. I hadn't even considered that.
What brain rot have you succumbed to, Zeej? Do tell. Oh, their site crashed from stress earlier. Think about the fact that the Pope died and hope that Una performed the standing ceremony. Oh, yeah.
Is that a FF10 reference?
Yes, it is.
Hey, I actually got one. Honestly, the only thing I keep thinking of is Helsing Abridged, but that's a different topic.
Port. Here we go. Finally, some new things. Una dances. People die in Una dances. When will Una stop dancing?
When she summons Bahamut?
I mean, she does do that.
Isn't that the trick in that game where you like take all of the nodes to buff Bahamut like into the stratosphere, so then the second you pick him up, you can just blow up every boss?
I don't believe so, because I don't think Bahamut has specific nodes from level ups like that.
Maybe that's 10 too.
Maybe. When will Una stop dancing? Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Not anytime soon. Change in instances of gatherers. Boon. Change. Okay.
Oh, hang on a minute.
It's about the mech op.
I was not selected as a mech person. I've unlocked A-class stellar missions, which are 100. All right,
Nice.
cool. Gather items as quickly as possible. More items remaining. We'll earn a higher score. Tanning agents. Well, I want to make sure I'm getting something that's giving me supplies. Cosmic container, you say? Gather supplies as a botanist and craft items as a leather worker. Ooh.
I'm back.
Oh,
Oh,
they're getting more complicated.
yeah, I never checked out the A rank missions because I'm not 100 yet, but ooh, that's interesting.
Okay, so let's look at my leather worker here. I am level 100. It might be a good idea for me to get different main hand gear. Now let's hang on. This is level 91, 91. Average item level they want is 690. 645. It's all high quality stuff, so I should be good enough to do it. All right. I'm going to try this one for sure. Among the flora and minerals found on Sinusoidorium, there are many which possess peculiar properties. Using them as materials for manufacturing will surely contribute to the pursuit of technical ingenuity on Aetheris. We have confirmed that the mineral matter and fibers produced from such sources possess a complementary composition for the purposes of leather and cloth. We ask that contributors process these materials according to our specifications. So we want to make high quality. Gotcha.
I love the Gaius cutscene in Praetorium so much because it's an excuse to just take a full bio break.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Well, don't you want to learn that if the world must mean anything, man must own the world?
I keep mentioning, but yeah, my headcanon is that when we run into him again at right before a Shadowbringers, like my character just has that entire line to his face.
Yeah. If Uline celebrated your birthday, would it be a supplies party? Oh, maybe.
Is that another FF10 reference?
No, I'm pretty sure
Uline is a moving company.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've got 10 minutes for this, so that's good. Good.
The problem with taking breaks right now is that I have to go into the kitchen, and right now that's really dangerous because we have snack cakes.
Oh, I want snack cakes.
I know, and the problem is
they are cheap snack cakes.
I know, and I have a really strong sweet tooth and absolutely zero self-control. It's a really dangerous combination.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Man, I spend all this time and effort getting ready to edit a one of my Pokemon save files, and then I find out I already did it. Thank you, past me.
But also thank you, past me. More GoldenEye scales. You know, it's true. If you let Zige hold the snack cakes, there will not be a snack cake problem anymore.
You know what? That is fair.
Okay, Leatherworker. Survey leather strap. Alright, let's see, 75. Cool. Let's go for my standard and see how bad that fucks me up. Whatever, doesn't matter. I just want to get my thing up. All right, and you know, since we are okie dokie, yeah, this is going to be slightly spicy.
Yeah, they customized these to be really challenging.
Well, that's okay. It's nice to have a little bit of a something going on. Let's see, restore all item durability for 112 versus restoring 5 for each step. Tricks of the trade, come in handy here, please. Okay, I have just enough to do some stupid stuff. Stupidity success. Now I have 8 shots to finish the progress.
Yeah, just don't screw it up. No biggie.
Nearly did, but I managed it. Low quality, but that's fine. Oh, I need more GoldenEye scales. Cool.
Yeah, it seems to me like getting better crafting gear is going to take forever because it seems like its only way to do it is with the orange script.
No, you can craft your stuff better. In fact, the script is mostly used to fill in gaps. or buy crafted stuff, because crafted stuff will be better because you can pentameld it.
Oh, right, the legendary pentameld technique. I've heard rumors of this.
It's a legendary pain in my ass is what it is.
Because that's the thing. Like, I've never had gear for long enough to bother doing anything with materia melding until now.
Yeah, so pentamelding can only be done on crafted gear.
And that's the one where you're gambling because it's like a chance for it to be successfully inserted or just get destroyed.
Yeah, the general rule of thumb is like the first 2 slots are guaranteed because those are actual slots. And if you want to go past the slots, you have to gamble, and each one go past further. Like there's like a fucking supply and demand chart on like what rank you're trying to meld past. Like what rank material you're melding versus what slot you're trying to meld into that when there isn't a slot. And so like if you're trying to meld like a 4, you'll have like an 80% or 90% chance to do it. But if you're trying to do anything that actually counts, it's going to be huge pain in the neck.
Right, and just turns into gambling, and you better hope you have 300 materia to try to slot.
Mm.
The price of power.
Always. Okay, silver star requirement is that much, gold star is that much. High quality earns a higher score, but I got that from not doing high quality. Well, I've only got 3 minutes left. Fuck it, I'm not doing high quality. I'm just going Speedy Gonzalez here.
YOLO strats. Who needs quality when you can get it done quickly? I'm just over here making beds for everyone.
Okay, I've got silver. That's good enough, but I'll just keep trying to go anyways. Okay, I only got bronze on that one. That's fine, though. Okay, yeah, that one's definitely tricky. I'm going to need... Oh, man, I'm just an idiot. The Afflatus round knife is definitely not good enough for that.
Yeah, I just have to bite the bullet and craft a bunch of better gear.
No, even this nonsense crap is probably good enough. Leatherworker. Yep.
Yeah, it's a bit of a jump. Now, this stuff you could also theoretically pentameld, right?
Yes, but you don't want to pentameld anything that's not high quality, because there's, like, no point in that.
Right. I mean, theoretically, you'd also get your, like, cosmic tool up, although that's going to take forever.
Hmm. Fiber collection appraisal. Occasionally, reports indicate extraordinary resource collection rates from specific sites. We've determined that in some cases, these high yields are a result of the contributors' technical skills and not merely a statistical anomaly. Our intention is to record these individual gathering feats via aerial drone and identify which of these techniques is most efficient. Okay, so I want to go this way. Instances of gatherer's boon are determined. Alrighty. It's fun being an astrologian because I can look up and see all these stars and be like, okay, yeah, that one is for this constellation, represents this of the heavens. Yeah, I guess you guys don't know much about the heavens because you haven't done astrologian, have you?
Or we could send some spaceships up there. I wonder if someone's thought of that.
Yeah, you mean send the space probes that are going to get horribly depressed?
Or the space program that you're working on at this exact moment.
I mean, I was talking about, like, the lore of the history of what the heavens are. And the 7 heavens and the 7 hells.
Look, I mean, I don't know. Unlocking all the extra jobs is like, I have so many other things to do right now.
No, that's fair.
I mean, you guys keep, like, you know, saying like Dark Knight is really worth doing, and it's like I have so much else to do.
Allow me to rephrase this. Dark Knight is the best storyline, like, from level 30 through to 70, because that's as far as they went with just that one, with just, like, individual jobs before they came up with role quests. That is the best storyline in the game.
Seriously.
Pretty much. Like, good enough that that's why the person who wrote that then became Shadowbringer and Endbringers, and like, from Shadowbringer onwards is the main scenario writer, because of how good she was with writing Dark Knight. She was then given a location in, like, she was given the Azim Steppe as, like, okay, you're very good, can you please make this location, be the head person for that.
Sheesh.
Willow also says Dark Knight is the best. I know you have a lot of things, but seriously, Dark Knight. Put it near the top. Put it near the top once you've got your, you know, max level stuff out of the way.
Yeah, because my plan was to start with the dips classes, just because I knew the queue times for those are going to be harder. So it's going to be, I wanted to get the harder ones out of the way first. But yeah, maybe I should just skip to Dark Knight being the next one.
Yeah, just do Dark Knight because it's good. Like, don't get the hard stuff out of the way first. That's how you make yourself burn out. Okay, so I need to make sure I get critical gatherers for this particular assignment. Funny thing about the Dark Story, it has some fridge moments you finish the rest of the story, but specifics are spoilers. It's true.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing on the to-do list is I was thinking about the job quest, and that made me think of Warrior Quest, which at the end of the Warrior Quest line, like for 70 onward, gives us a taste of, okay, apparently it's something called the Hildebrand Adventures.
Oh, yes, the Hildebrand. Hildebrand actually starts at level 50.
Right. And I think the level 100 version is coming out pretty soon here.
Yep. Hildebrand is just, it's good fun times, is what it is.
I really hope they make the FF7 Rebirth crossover official and just have him pop in back from Fighting Cloud.
So it doesn't have to be made official. It is official. He's friends with Gilgamesh, as in the Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy VI, because it's always the Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy VI. Because he was cast into the void. I guess that's technically a little bit spoilers, but...
I mean, not exactly. Or right, Gilgamesh was in 5, that's right.
Oh yeah, no 5, you're right.
I still haven't played either of those. Yet more things on the to-do list. Actually, that's a good point. Like, because I do have that plane flight coming up, but I don't know how I'm going to emulate them because I don't think they got DS remakes.
5 got a GBA remake. In fact, 1 through 6 mostly got GBA remakes.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go then.
I think 3 is the only one that didn't get a GBA remake, but it got a DS remake, so there you go.
Oh, I was 200 away from a gold star. Goddamn.
Also, I love how Final Fantasy 14 chat is great. The second this started, we have we have a couple people shouting "Get in the robot." We have a couple people quoting "Tengen Top and Gurren Lagann," and we have a couple people shouting "Rock and Stone."
Yeah, no, this event is bringing out the best in people, and it's phenomenal.
When you're Rock and Stone, you're never alone.
You know, burning fungus cannot smell good.
Oh no.
Nope. Especially we're collecting ash from this, so yeah, that does not help. How are we collecting the ash? Do we just have like a vacuum cleaner or something?
Yeah, probably.
Flamethrower vacuum cleaner combo. You know, it's like Luigi with the fire medallion. I really do appreciate that we don't have to worry about spacesuits or anything because God just made an atmosphere for us.
Yeah. I mean, considering the twin purposes of it, of course it has to be have an atmosphere.
Which game had that incredible trailer with the astronauts? Oh, it was a Humankind. Or Mankind?
Yeah. Humankind.
Humankind, thank you.
One of the few video game trailers I have actually liked.
Yeah, normally I'm not for video game trailers that don't bother showing anything about the game itself, but I'll give that one a pass.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Sorry, just 1 second here. I got to finish something that's time related, and then I'll get a good look at your thing there. Let's see here. Oh, well, you had a busy day despite having the day off from work, but at least you got things done and got a new video game. Ooh, that's a good result. What's the game that you got? Sequential missions are available. Obtain the target square within the time limit. Successful chains will be scored. Just checking in since you got 1 hour left before you got to go to bed. That's all good. We appreciate seeing you here. It's always good to see you, Alex.
Always good to get more people in here.
Mm-hmm. Over there. Make my way that way. Last Defense Academy, the newest game from the creator of Danganronpa. No Monokuma in it, but has subtle references to Danganronpa. Oh, that's cool. You know, I still need to do more Danganronpa. I finished the first one, and then there was talk of Jay streaming the other ones.
Didn't Jay already sign up for streams for the next 10 years with all the RPGs?
Yeah, this was before. Because you need to understand, there's always something that we could be streaming. Always. This expires in 3 minutes. Okay, I've got enough time to gain some more GP back.
I really appreciate that they have just the sprint is just like a 50% boost instead of 30, and it's just a flat toggle, so you don't have to worry about cooldowns or anything.
Yeah. "15 seconds, that's good enough."
Oh man, seeing the Great Serpent of Ronka pet reminded me. I was not prepared for was at the end of one of the optional dungeons for level 100.
Yeah.
And I was so glad I finished the Shadowbringer reputation first.
Yeah, doing the a certain reputation in Shadowbringer definitely adds quite a bit of context to that.
You don't even need to have finished it, though. Like, you just need to have done it. Because I know I didn't get everything finished myself. Z shall now be known as Sleeping Ways. Take to the bed. Good night, Z. Sleep
good
well.
night.
Good night there. Alrighty, knock on wood 10.
Nice.
Two down, 6 to go. Oh, I see. Yeah, even for crafting, the A rank missions have time limits.
Hmm. I got a bronze star rating for that one. I definitely need to upgrade my gear. Well, I've got 2 of flawless things, so there we go. Almond Meta, that's what the names are. Yes, Domadet is the Durgan. Metazine is the bat.
Hello.
Hi there. Not on here very often, but maybe I should change that. I didn't know I should ask about like if I can be on streams earlier because I don't want to like crash your party or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It does kind of depend on things like, what the actual stream is, what the plan for the day is, etc., etc. But you're doing the same thing I'm doing, so we might as well all be in it together so that there's actual live back and forth for any questions that we might have for one another.
Or just the Diogenes Club effect. Everybody doing the same thing quietly.
That's called parallel play.
Shout out to all 3 people who get the Diogenes Club reference.
Doesn't know about Diogenes. He's a featherless bypass man. Featherless biped man.
Specifically, it was one of the Sherlock Holmes stories.
Oh.
A club for the unclubbable.
I would not want to join any club that would have me as a member.
That's one way of putting it.
Didn't know the term had a name. There we go. Purchase accessories, please. Disciple of the land. Disciple of the land. Up to, we want the black star. Compare. Well, that's crafting, so that's the main problem, is I'm not looking at the right thing. Black star earrings of gathering. Okay. Not try on, item comparison. Okay, straight up stuff that I have is innately better without melding things. I kind of don't want to meld onto non-high quality stuff. That's fair. This is on me.
For the jewelry, it looks like the level 90 stuff is just better.
Okie dokie, but I do have some gear that I can update. I can get better better left side gear, rather, at the very least. That'll be the biggest help for me, most likely. So, excuse me as I go to a place I know I can gain gear. Easy.
The market board?
Yeah.
You with
Oh,
your functioning market board and active economy.
and stable frame rate right now. Ah, glorious. Yeah, okay. 800,000 for high quality. What Claro Walnut? What are those at? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll buy the freaking gathering.
Oh, you can also sell it with material already attached. That's interesting.
Yeah. $1 million for the pants. God damn it. Ugh. I could make this myself.
That's what I heard from a friend. Is apparently he made something like 20 million just by selling the crafting sets.
Yep.
Something to consider.
I don't have enough space in my shoebox. Eden Gray Sandals, get out of there. I'm not using you. Okay, this one is level 100. Not the best level 100 one, but that's fine. And yeah, you know what? Sure, let's get some level 100 high quality stuff for neck and earrings. Doesn't have to be the most current up to date one, fortunately. Those are cheaper, much cheaper. Love to see it.
Oh, hey, I just realized if I'm level 100, that means I can also start getting the master recipes.
Yes, yes, that is how that works.
I've heard legends tell of something called expert recipes, and that sounds like a whole different kettle of fish.
A little bit. One more ring. Cool. That should be good for now.
Oh man, my armory chest is going to get so cluttered with all these cosmic tools.
Yeah, that'll be the thing. You know, hypothetically, they should end up being good enough that they replace your other stuff, but until then.
Yeah, but like it seems like that's a long ways away.
And these are basically relic weapons, but for over here. Crafting and gathering things.
Right.
So I tend to do like one for botanist and one for weaver because those are the main things I like. Ooh, new mech op. If I load in fast enough, I can volunteer for that.
It's interesting. It seems like the mech ops pop at the same time because we just got one at the same time.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. They are probably all based on the same internal timer.
Now, so far, it looks like it's just the 2 mech ops, but maybe more will unlock as we progress stuff.
Yeah, that'll be basically it. Or the 2 mech ops will be replaced as we gain more locations to go to.
Right.
Essentially, if they operate the way the Fets did, I should say.
The Fates. I do love the detail that all of the drones flying above us and the little like UFOs that pick up your stuff when you complete a mission, they all have bunny ears on them.
Yeah, they're made by Loprit, so why wouldn't they? You know how humans anthropomorphize things? Loprits lopropomorphize things.
Lagapomorphize things.
Loperine, so it could be Lopo.
Whoa! I get a mech.
Ooh,
Congratulations. God damn it.
Enjoy the cutscene.
Okay, so that's the thing that you guys managed to get, is because you don't have as many people playing.
I guess, yeah. We probably have higher odds to get in a mech.
Higher odds to get in, yeah.
Oh, don't forget your sprint buff.
Oh yeah, I did leave and then come back. Good point. Thank you. No, that's too far. I think? Maybe?
Can't you also just teleport to the event?
I'm not going to the event. I'm ignoring the event because I still have boosts from the last time I did the event.
Gotcha. Yeah, because to be fair, with the ground ops, I mean, you do get a couple of the credits and so on, but yeah, the big one's just the boost. Unless you're in the mech, because then you get the Big Bang ticket.
Gatherer's Boon is what I'm getting here. Okay.
Oh my dog! It's the carrot gun.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, hyper carrot cannon ready. Yeah, they really went all out with this mech.
Hit the wrong button there. Oh well, good job, me.
Yeah, you. How dare you sabotage your own efforts, you.
Apparently Cactar finished the next step already.
Wow.
You mean like the next level up for the zone?
Finish their landing pad for the next step is what has just been said in chat here. You can't see it because I'm covering it up for the purposes of we have to. But I can read out things that are safe.
Yeah, that is the hazard of playing online games and streaming them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now to do the Big Bang poll. Because that's what we're here for, is gambling.
Remember, kids, gambling is good for you.
Oh god, people doing John Madden. Ayo. Ayo.
That's always such a weird meme to me.
People like voice to text. It's funny. Gold star rating, hell yes.
And I won Cunning Materia 11. All right, I'll take it. All right, now I have to remember, because I was a pilot, I need to go back and buy another pilot application.
You know what? I probably should actually meld some things before I get too crazy in the weeds here. Because I have to recharge my GP here anyway, so might as well be productive with my time. Just give me 1 second as I look up what I want. Best in slot melds.
Are you using that Discord channel for that?
Yeah, no, actually. Not minor. Show me. No, I guess it actually doesn't matter because they're the same anyways. Okay, let's... Oh, that's why I never bothered. I never got any max level gathering materia. I don't think, anyways. Right, that was my problem, because I didn't have the money to burn on it, so I didn't get that. Aha! Aha! Alright.
But now you know better.
Now I know better. You know, I can still put in some lower level things.
Otherwise, a culinarian, I'm crafting these sandwiches to fit in our picnic baskets, but I don't think we made these big enough.
Are the picnic baskets too big?
I don't think there's going to be enough.
Oh.
Not with this crowd.
You know, you have a good point.
just so fascinating to sit here and just watch the level ups popping like crazy around me.
It's always fun. It's true. Okay, good. Everything has at least one thing on it. Okay. Maxed out everything standard-wise, so... This one is gather items, the number of items are scored. Cool.
Oh no, one of the culinarian ones is because the Charlians are requesting Archon loaves.
Oh no.
We just spent the entire Endwalker, culinarian quest chain fixing them.
What they need is Gordon Ramsay coming out and telling them to fuck off. Archon loaf? The fuck do you mean Archon loaf? We're trying to make food here.
It's like an Archon loaf because R can't eat it.
That's a bit of a stretch, but it works.
Yeah.
It's an older joke, sir, but it checks out. Oh man, that's one of those things, like doing tabletop more has made me realize I really got to practice my voices more.
That is always the tricky thing. Like my problem was in the last time we did things, I could not get into my voice. Don't quite know why, but normally I can get into a voice pretty easy.
I know one of the tricks with voices is to try to find a trigger phrase, like something you can say in that voice that kind of gets you in character for the rest of it.
Yeah.
Of course, the problem is I think I picked like a really difficult voice to do because my target is trying to be basically Spock on helium, but I don't think my vocal cords can support that.
I just need to practice talking more, period.
Yeah, that too.
I just don't have my register. I don't have my register quite where I want it.
It is a skill you have to practice, just like anything else.
Silver.
Oh, hey, TIL. Those missions have a display on map button, so you can actually run to the map area ahead of time.
Yes, that's what I've been doing this entire time.
Yeah, for the gathering, it's like required because otherwise you're going to waste, a minute out of the 2 minutes you have just getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. The person next to me just went from goldsmithing 34 to 42 in about 5 minutes.
That tracks. These things give a fuck ton of experience points.
Well, it's just the fact that you don't have to run around gathering the ingredients. Because
Yeah,
like
I mean,
even
Firmament gives stupidly fast leveling, but there you have to both gather ingredients in the instance area and also gather ingredients back outside the Firmament.
yeah, because for all the firmament crafting ones, it took ingredients from inside the diadem, but then it also required something, just from out and about, including like monster drops sometimes. And it's like, oi.
Oh, that's right, because you guys weren't doing the fets.
Well, because we couldn't do the fets because the fets are over.
No, they're not.
They restart about once every day or so.
Yeah.
Well, they don't give very much XP though.
Well, they do. They're pretty good.
Really?
They were at the time, anyways. Maybe they ratcheted things down.
I don't know. When I was doing them, they did give some XP, but it wasn't like, a level up each time or anything.
Oh, well, here's the question. What level were you at when you were doing them?
I want to say like 60s.
Okie dokie.
Okay, this is going to bug me. What is the naming way list? Okay, for anyone who cares, the Final Fantasy IV remake list for naming way. We have naming way, mapping way, living way, recording way, camping way, jamming way, cheating way, pudding way, moping way, loving way, wedding way, humming way, and finally going my way. Oh, I forgot that pudding way was after he was already dating two people at once.
Yeah, because that's when he's cheating on two people, and then Karma gets him back, because then the pudding way, the girlfriend for the pudding, is cheating on him.
Right, which is when he becomes moping way and then turns into the easiest boss fight in the game.
Oh, yeah. The funny thing that I noticed, all the ways are referred to by they, them, except for naming way. Naming way was referred to as he.
Oh, shoot, I wasn't paying attention to that. That's actually a really interesting touch.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess when you're like, some cosmic entity, like, conjured into existence by God to be, servitor race, then gender is just kind of a, yeah, whatever.
Exactly. Gold star.
Man, I was really hoping one of the red alerts would show up by now, because that's the fun one.
Mech up. Let's try it.
Okay, pilot application submitted. Just enough time to craft more spice. Spice must flow or something.
Something like that, yeah. And now I'm doing a minor thing because I really should get it just up to level 100 while I'm here.
Oh, sure. Start with the minor things, then do the major things.
Boo.
No mech again.
And no mechs in Starfinder yet either, but I am patient. At least trying to be patient.
Oh, don't worry, they'll come out.
Eventually, in time.
I'm just glad we got the Galaxy Guide out now.
It's not out yet. It'll be out in about a week. I'm just the crazy punk who has a pre-order digital copy of it.
Yes, we got all the fun details. We finally get Dragonkin. Again.
I've been staying quiet about it maybe because I don't know how much of the stream we want to taken up by Metasign gushes about tabletop systems.
Yeah, this stream is mostly about Final Fantasy, so we do appreciate that. Ooh, is there a closer one? No, they're all down there. All right, then.
Piloting the dozer, they give you that second option for the AoE, but I can't figure out when you actually want to use it.
I don't know. Guess it depends on if there's like a bunch around you that you want to get in an AoE.
Yeah, but they already did a good job lining up the targets so that you can just use the rush forward in a line thing.
You do have a good point there.
Wait, hang on. I need to go follow someone else because someone might have just won the name list. Oh my gosh. Yeah, one of the players here is actually named Napping Way.
All right, they win.
There's already a way called Napping Way, though, so points reducted for not being original.
Oof, harsh critic.
I'm just saying, you got to be original.
That was always my question, though, because, was it just, Scuttlebutt that they were going to add Laportes as an actual playable race?
Scuttlebutt, what?
Well, is it an unsubstantiated rumor?
Yes.
Because I was always wondering, how on earth would they add them as a race while also maintaining the spoilers about Endwalker?
Same way that they managed to add Al Ra.
Yeah, I guess just disguise them and reveal that later that, oh, by the way, a lot of the player, or it turns out there were Laportes all the time. They're just disguised as something else. That's what they did with Naming Way.
But does that mean, while they're in capital cities, they'd have to appear as a Lalafell or something?
No, they wouldn't do anything like that. It would just be like they would literally say, these people are from the moon.
Or they just say, hey, there are bunnies now. How? Don't ask questions.
I don't know. It's just honestly, getting to the moon and having that moment of when it opens up and you realize that they're going full FF4, that was just such a magical moment.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just feels like it would cheapen it a bit if that was spoiled early, but I don't know. Maybe it just can't be helped.
To be fair, at a certain point, you got to be like, we want new people to join in, yes, but we are we going to not spoil the fact that things happen?
Yeah, I guess at some point it's okay, we'll spoil a couple things. All right, let's take the risk and go for the vacuum suit key. Nope, I just get more die instead.
Glamour is the true endgame, as they say.
Oh, geez, that's the real final boss I haven't even started on yet. I am so terrible with decorating and coordinating and everything.
Oh yeah, me too. Like, my character model is black and white, because you can't mess up black and white.
I'm still really annoyed that the portrait thing resets every single time you change any piece of gear.
It's just like an unfortunate part of the system.
You honestly just be glad they give you the auto pop-up to change it.
There's an auto pop-up to change it?
Yes. Well, if you've tied your glamour plate to a set of gear.
Huh.
Gather items from limited point. Okay. Like, whenever I update my gear set, it says no longer matches your portrait. Do you want to update? And I just say yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't get that pop-up.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what I did to do it, but you can do it, so...
What if there's like an option in the menu or something?
Yeah, either in glamours or in something else, because, you know, it's not the actual piece of gear, it's the glamour, so definitely tie your glamour plate to the gear set you want to use.
The other problem I've noticed is if I apply a glamour to a piece of gear, I can't tell what the original gear looked like, so I don't know if I want to add the original gear like as a glamour or not.
Oh, yeah. No, fair enough. You need some glamour dispellers for after the fact.
Yeah, I guess I should invest in some of those. The crazy economy of fashion.
Always.
Actually, that's a good question because, like, you know, with Final Fantasy, like, obviously they're still working on 14, and like, they're probably working on the Final Fantasy 7 reunion, or whatever Part 3 is going to be called. Has there been any word on NFF 17 yet?
Not yet. You also got to keep in mind different business units are on different things.
Ooh, good point.
Because, like, the Final Fantasy team is Business Unit 3 or whatever, right? And they also worked on Final Fantasy 16.
Fair enough, yeah.
So Final Fantasy 17 could be something else.
But yeah, we're all in agreement that Part 3 for the FF7 thing has to be called Reunion, right?
They might have already blown Reunion on Crisis Core. I mean, they might call it...
That was first reunion. What about second reunion?
They might call it Reunited.
Reunion?
Reunion 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Perfect. Yeah, that's all I'll do. They'll have Sephiroth, you're like, now, Cloud, welcome to our reunion. And then, like, someone, like, off camera, you know, like comes up and whispers in his ear, and he's like, oh, really?
And I'll just go up and whisper in the ear. Donbe. It only makes sense if you've actually seen the Donbe commercials. Okay, I need successful chains. All right.
Ah, dang it, I ran out of seafood stew. Now we're going to switch to tea.
I'm all out of gathering food. Oh no, that's fine.
What I've learned is in crafting, you really want the food that gives a bonus to CP.
Yeah. CP is just super useful because you need it for all your good skills.
Yeah, like you burn through that way faster than you think you do. Dang, you're getting lucky on those Wise to the World triggers.
Yeah, I have been. Will not deny that. But not quite lucky enough. Oh, maybe. Maybe with this one. Oh, no, the time limit expired all the way. Good enough to get a silver, at least.
Sheesh, these are really demanding.
They are. Ooh! Collector Stellar Standard. Guarantees the next brazen action will increase collectability with maximum effectiveness and increases the chance the next meticulous action will not affect integrity by 40%. Okay, this is good. Obtain
Oh yeah, and adding these in.
Obtain reduced items within the time limit. Need 25. Naturally, we strive for quality. Yes. Okay, so over this way. Why did I close that? That's the one I need to see. The heck with it. I'm doing Stellar Return.
Yeah, just use that free no cooldown teleport.
Yeah. Well, no, 5-second cooldown. We got to be specific.
Oh, 5 seconds. Man, so forever.
I like how we've got these tubes over here, just ready to be built.
Tubes. Someone's skilly on the Space Pirate design scheme.
Yeah, the eternal mystery of why they make such convenient morph ball paths for Samus, even though she's their sworn enemy.
Because they steal it from people who followed Chozo technology.
That does make sense. And because they're not very bright.
Oh, yeah, that too.
But yeah, when doing this thing where certain missions will have like extra hard parameters, but they'll also give you a number of charges of something that does like extra good.
Mm-hmm.
Like for crafting, it's you get a certain number of charges where if you pop it, it guarantees a good condition.
Yeah. Okay, collect. Okay. I only got 17 out of 25, but I should have waited until I had more GP before starting this one. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. They took like the Ragnarok Online approach, where like if you actually let your character sit down, they regenerated GP faster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have this ginormous pile of cordials. Too bad I can only use one every couple minutes.
Exactly.
Well, because they want your liver to stay intact.
Fiberboard materials. Over here. Crafted crystals. Please, let me get in as a pilot. I need to have something shown for this stream.
Oh man, that would be something. Oh, you're streaming. You automatically have, triple chance.
Nah, that would be lucky, but we all know that's not how real life works. Well, regardless, I will go back to thing and do the destroy corrupted crystals, because it's about time for us to end stream, but we'll destroy the corrupted crystals and that'll be the end of things. Whether I'm in the suit or not.
Wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game without crystals.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you got a few people there.
Yeah, my frame rate is kersplunked.
We have like half or even a third of that number here.
Mech Ops, this guy over here.
Yeah, it's kind of the northeast.
Oh, wait, and I can also show off the gambling one time before we leave, because I have enough stuff for it.
Oh, sure.
Okay, exploring personnel only. That's fine.
Oh.
Ground support. Okay, corrupted crystals. Let's kill them.
How do you kill unliving crystals? You'll figure out a way.
It got really dark on the moon.
Oh, not just you. Yeah, it also got really dark for us.
Yeah, that's because we currently have a Terran eclipse, I guess. Maybe? Is that what we call it?
Earth set?
Etherian eclipse?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm a little surprised these mechs don't have bunny ears.
Ba-boom. Man, you just cannot see anything with all the people who are here just in the same spot, hitting the same buttons.
Just actual mass of people.
Okay, yeah, no, it got bright out again. So yeah, that was, like, weird. Huzzah. All right, let's go and spin, spin, spin the wheel of roulette.
Gotta get those endorphins somehow.
Cosmic Fortunes, orbiting way. Let's draw a Cosmic Fortune. Select roulette. What does Stellar Opportunity do? I don't know. Let's see. Crescent's
Not sure
Corinne.
what that does, yeah.
Cosmosuit coffer. Gives you a complete Cosmosuit versus the Micro Rover. Micro Rover. Technically, there's a big % chance to obtain a Micro Rover there. Ballroom Etiquette. Personal Reflection. I don't have that one. Echoes in the Distance. Don't have that one. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do the worst one.
As far as I can tell, yeah, the two spins are basically one is more low stakes and one is more high stakes.
Yeah.
Even with this already high stakes spinner.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. But okay, here we are, folks. This is the end of the stream. Thank everyone for coming out to the stream tonight. Could not do it without your support. Special thanks to our subscribers scrolling on the screen right now, and also to those who are not up there due to an API limit.
Thank you all for being here. This was fun.
It was super fun. We always end things off with a raid. Let's see who there is to raid. And also, throw in wish list if you want to support us directly. Anything that we gain from this, we put right back into the channel somehow. We've purchased several games. Upgraded some equipment. Comfy bunker is up. Let's go say hi to the comfy bunker, everybody.
Sounds fun.
Alrighty.
Good night, everyone.
10 seconds from here. See y'all next time. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.